Hey there again, Amy Demas with Communicate Excellence. Let's talk a little bit about habit work and how that relates to how I coach and how that relates to the goals you may have for your office and the work that the individuals are doing. So when I am coaching, I am building habit upon habit. That makes sure that we take these platitudes of be nicer, be firmer, and it's left up to everybody's interpretation to actual habits. So when we open a call, we do this. When we close a call, we do this. There is always going to be a trigger or a cue, an action, and then a hey, yeah, I did it to it. This is based off, if we go all the way back to B.J. Fogg and his habit model, where we have the cue, which is also called a trigger, the action, and the reward. Because we have to work on changing little bits at a time. And when we work together, we will only be working on 2 or 3 habits at a time, because if we try to do too much, our brains are going to get overloaded. That's why we have the rapid iteration of meeting every 2 to 3 weeks, or for those who are doing part-time, we will be doing at a month interval. We've got to get enough practice time as we start to move that habit in the direction we want it to go. If we try to do too much, our brains are going to shut us down. And we're not going to be able to service our clientele and our patients as effectively as we need to. We don't want to get into the zone. And then another reason why I actually use habits is because you may have overall goals for your office and for your practice, but sometimes for the person who's answering the phone, sometimes for the person who is sitting in the clinical chair or whatever role they may have, it's hard for them to relate what I do day in, day out to your ultimate goals. But if I can get them performing their skills habit upon habit each and every time, it's going to impact your goals. So let's talk about a phone call. If I answer politely every time, if I schedule effectively every time, if I welcome a new client, a new patient in a conversational and a relational way, if I do each of my steps along the way, the downstream effect is it's going to be a win for your office and for your business. They know I do my part, I am going to help you. And that's how we start connecting habits to your goals. It is harder to measure, am I being polite on each call, but you're going to know in the end when you have fewer upset callers, when you have fewer notes on your desk saying, hey, you need to call Mrs. Jones or Mrs. Smith or Mr. Jones. You're going to know. They're going to be more satisfied. Your patients are going to be more loyal. Give it a try. And come along with me on this journey of small iterative changes to habits so that they know they're performing well and you are getting to your goals. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.